Hello friends. Welcome to D-InfoTime. In this video, we'll talk about the latest global defense news. The Ukraine launched a missile strike with 6 US-made long-range ballistic missiles deep into Russia. On the morning of 11 December 2024, the Ukraine launched a missile strike with 6 US-made long-range ballistic missiles at the Taganrog military airfield in the Rostov region, Russia. Russia's defense ministry said 2 of the missiles fired by Ukraine were shot down by a Pantsir missile defense system, and the rest were destroyed by electronic warfare. There was no severe damage to buildings on the technical territory of the airfield, and 3 military vehicles, as well as civilian cars in the parking lot adjacent to the airfield, were slightly damaged, officials said. US warns Russia may use new lethal missile against Ukraine soon. Russia could launch its lethal new intermediate-range ballistic missile Oreshnik against Ukraine again soon, the Pentagon said Wednesday, citing a new US intelligence assessment. US officials said earlier Wednesday that the US was seeing the Russians make preparations for another launch of the missile, which was used for the first time last month. Because Ukraine used 6 US-made ATACMS missiles to strike a military air base in Taganrog in the southern Rostov region on Wednesday. Assad downfall was planned by US and Israel, claims Iran's supreme leader. Iran's supreme leader has claimed the US and Israel acted as the command center that engineered the downfall of Syria's former president, Bashar al-Assad, and the ousting of Iran from the country. He also claimed Iranian intelligence had sent warnings to the Assad government about a possible attack for 3 months and predicted Syrian youth would eventually recapture the country, remarks that are unlikely to make it easier for Iran to build strong relations with the new leaders in Damascus. French president plans to discuss the deployment of a peacekeeping mission to Ukraine with Poland. French President Emmanuel Macron shared an idea for a European peacekeeping mission in Ukraine that could involve 40,000 troops. The mission would become a new safeguard against future Russian attacks, following the Korean security guarantee model. This will be possible with an agreement between Russia and Ukraine to end the war's current phase. There are also assumptions that he has already discussed the concept with US President-elect Trump and President Zelensky last Saturday in Paris. The biggest problem, however, remains with Putin's position. Thus far, he has not given any signal that he is ready to relinquish control over Ukraine. An Israeli air strike killed at least 25 people in Beit Hanoun in northern Gaza, where Israeli forces have operated since October, and injured dozens of others in a multi-floored building, medics said. The health officials said most of those killed were from the same family, including women and children. Another airstrike on a house in the Nusrat refugee camp in central Gaza killed at least 7 people. More than 44,700 Palestinians have been killed in the 14-month-old Israeli military campaign on Gaza that has followed, Gaza health authorities say. Ex-South Korean defense minister attempts suicide amid martial law scandal. South Korea's former defense minister Kim Yong-hyun, who is accused of recommending the imposition of martial law on President Yoon Suk-yeol, reportedly attempted suicide ahead of his formal arrest. Kim attempted to take his own life by using his undergarment to suffocate himself. The police intervened just in time during a search conducted at the president's office on Wednesday. The former defense minister was arrested early on the same day, following a warrant issued by the court. Kim now faces serious charges, including playing a key role in an alleged rebellion and contributing to the abuse of power by the president. Saudi Arabia to host 2034 FIFA World Cup. Spain, Portugal and Morocco named co-hosts for 2030 edition. FIFA has officially announced Saudi Arabia as the host nation for the 2034 Men's Football World Cup. Saudi Arabia will become the second nation from the Middle East to host the mega football event, 12 years after neighbors Qatar staged the 2022 edition, where Argentina lifted the prestigious trophy. Meanwhile, the football governing body also confirmed that Spain, Portugal and Morocco will co-host the 2030 edition with one-off matches in 3 South American countries.